Watch the long. They push, right? Watch the guy not photo, but I'm not going to photo. You don't need to suffer yourself too. Only the press it. Well, wherever you're watching us from, let us say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is day 2 of Liberty Party Special Convention 2025. Begin the parade from the Invisible Park in Monrovia, Oro Junction to the party headquarters around the Cary Junction. Well, Senator Abraham Darrows Dillon of Musselwhite County is in the parade as well. Councillor Charlene Bromskin is also in the parade. Senator Jonathan Lombard Cappy, former Senator of Grand Bassa County, Honorable Wilkie, the National Chair Lady, Electoral District 5, Priscilla Cooper is also here. And the political leader herself is in dominant white with her Liberty Party shirt on. Honorable Jacob Smith is also in the parade. As you can see, Senator Darrows Dillon is celebrating here.
Let's snap.
Just got over 3 represented. Grand Bassa County. The next representative of Central Martin, Grand Bassa County, Charlie Brosky.
The party and so today they are on the march moving strictly to the newly awarded party headquarters at the old LP headquarters in Old Town. So in this long front line from the party
The national youth cheer. With hip men at the back of this parade. Oh, shit.
Mais il vient de recording here, man.
That big game pulls up to 200 followers in that meeting. That big game pulls up to 200 followers in your meeting. So I'm going to be shouting somebody there.
Yo, campeana.
Stop the minister for me. Stop the minister for me. Abba.
The dancer. Charlie, I'm going to the long-time secretary of the party. It's also in this parade. One of the party.
Vamos ver se vai achar, vamos. All the lab to do. Everything. Yeah, all the lab is inside. Porogo. You push them. Yeah, we're indoor being what happened. And that's what That's a push-up, that's a push-up. Please, that dollar, please, John, that dollar. Please, that dollar, please. Let me go back.
Hey, please. All of the seats are arranged for specific people at specific places. Please, if you are not a delegate, do not sit to where the delegate are supposed to sit. Please follow the protocol officers' order and instructions. Please. Please. Sit to where the protocol officers will instruct you to sit. Please. Thank you. The seat on my far right is being reserved for the executive committee of the Labour Party. And see all persons being seated. We ask the usher to ensure that our invited guests don't sit at them marked for designated individuals be reserved. Music, DJ. Music. My people, the chairs that are arranged here are arranged for a purpose. Please do not take them from the position. Please, please don't do it. The chairs are for delegates and political parties that we invited. Do not take the chairs from the position, please. Cheers. Liberty Party say yeah. Liberty Party say yeah. Batio. Liberty Party Bati. Batio Bati. Batio Bati. Batio Bati. Bati Bati Ma Bati. Batio Bati. Bati Bati Ma Bati. Bati Liberty Bati. Batio Bati. Amanda. 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 Amanda, Liberty Party say they are together again. Away to Amanda, we are together for good. That's what devour again. Away to Amanda, Liberty Party say they rally the country standing with us. Away to Amanda. Batio Bati. Batio Bati. Batio Bati. Bati Bati Ma Bati. Bati Liberty Party. Batio Bati. Bati Bati Ma Bati. Batio Bati. Bati Bati Ma Bati. Amanda. Music. Distinguished we celebrated in 5 minutes time. DJ.
Please give our president the Baza music. The Baza music. DJ. President. Baza music. People music. Hey, DJ.
Simon, you know that.
Yo,
Ọmọ ẹyọ yẹn ògbó ọ̀rọ̀ wẹ̀ bọ́ àwọn ọ̀nà sóníbà. So what will happen?
So
The setting, the squad.
we want to call the attention another one.
At to set a squad.
And we are about to start this unique program. Remember, an official closing program of the special national convention on the team Stronger Together to the February 8, 2025 in here at the Liberty Party National Headquarters. We will begin by inviting the President of the Most High God by calling on Rabbi Solomon Soyate, religious advisor to the Liberty Party. Rabbi Soyate. Rabbi Solomon Soyate. For Soyate, I'm far from our region. I come from far of the Western region, Southeastern region, Benjamin County. While I'm pronouncing the name of the pastor, okay. So then, the Whatever is national religious people, so we call Dr. James Zobia to proceed to step in the role of the Solomon Soyate. Dr. James Genda, thank you, Father. Dr. James Genda. Dr. James Genda.
Thank you, thank you. Let us all stand as we invoke the presence of God. Father, in the name of Jesus, as we gather here today as your people, as your children, Lord, to host this national convention, which is based on the theme of reconciliation. We ask your presence, you who have come to reconcile us to yourself, that indeed we will reconcile among ourselves as we seek to serve our people. We pray, Lord, that all those that you have brought this day to grace this occasion, and Lord, that they do it with all grace, so that our people's hearts can be united for the good of our nation. We ask in Jesus' name.
Thank you. We want to send an appeal to the audience that you should please keep it quiet so we can enjoy this great and unique program. We are calling on the audience to remain quiet so you will listen and take into all of the messages that is coming your way. So we will also quickly go over us the presence of the moment of silence to play that role.
Let us all stand, please. Let's stand to our moment of silence as we memorialize a great hero. So can we lower the music? Thank you. Thank you. Today, we, the partisans of Liberty Party, remember our hero, founding father, and vision bearer of this great party. Liberty Party memorialized a man whose journey on earth was meaningful, impactful, and remarkable. He raised his life to ensure good governance and the rule of law, even for people who couldn't realize this after his death. Today, we are many celebrating your memories. The whole country remember you as a legal icon and a respecter of the rule of law. But personally, as you were commonly called, this country continued to bleed from the horrible wounds inflicted on the rule of law. And the inconsistency from people advocating for real change. Indeed, Liberia lost an illegal luminary and savage politician. Indeed, bossman, no one could doubt your knowledge and understanding of the rule of law. You will always be reverent for upholding the sanctity and profound understanding of the rule of law as the only remedy for genuine peace and sustainable economic development. Indeed, bossman, no one could doubt your bravery to stand up to any dictatorial regime despite the brutal and autocratic style of leadership of the Taylor's government. You braved the storm by returning to Liberia and answer to the compelling call of your people for a leader to speak truth to power. Indeed, bossman, no one could doubt your consistency of the struggle for real change. You will always be remembered for your consistency coupled with the unquestionable ambition to lead your people at the higher office of the land. Your desire to lead was unwavering, determined, and relentless. Today, as we memorialize your life, we are left missing a man who signed the declaration of intent to form collaboration with political parties and a student nationalist who have never supported any division in any organization. Today, as we memorialize your life, we are left missing a man who have insisted that all agreements are upheld because of his respect for the rule of law. A legal luminary that we have found cognizant in living with the consequences of the law, even if it doesn't favor him, as it was in the case after the 2017 elections. Today, as we remember you, Boston, we have left missing a man who have challenged the government justice system, seeing the ongoing drama in our justice system. Rest all, Councillor Charles Walker Boston. Boston, Liberia is proud of your legal and political accomplishment. Your people and party, led by Pro-Tem Senator Yomli Kanga Lawrence, is proud of you. Today we are extremely proud because it is not only Senator Yomli Kanga Lawrence being a female to lead your great legacy, but a female chairperson, Honorable Rugi Yatu Bari. Also, we are proud that you have not left us because your picture remains with us. Today, your daughter, Councillor Charlie Brodsky, leads our advisory council. You left an impeccable legacy in the fight for the rule of law and democracy in Liberia. As a career politician and renowned lawyer, you will surely be missed. Let me state the quote from Councillor Brodsky. We cannot afford to continue with the illusion of the past against the obvious and plain truth. We can no longer continue to be people who have eyes but cannot see, have ears but cannot hear. This movement is all about making our country believing that our best day has stayed ahead. Councillor Charles Walker Brodsky, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so very kindly, Mr. Monty Sekura. So, we'll now proceed with welcome introduction back by Honorable Jacob Smith, Chairman of the Joint Resolution Committee. Honorable Smith.
The Honorable Yomli Kanga Lawrence, political leader of Liberty Party, the Honorable Rogi Yatu Bayari, the chairman of Liberty Party, all elected executive committee members of the party, our distinguished guest speaker, Councillor Gloria Musu-Scott, our dearest sister, Mrs. Charlie Bromsky, I don't Mr. Teresa, we don't have problem. So I'll call you Charlie Bromsky. Honorable Senator Kape, former senator from Grand Bassa County, our distinguished partners from the Unity Party, I see here present Mr. Mo Ali, I see Steve Johnson, and I see the distinguished senator from Grand Cape County. Baba, you are most welcome. Dr. Edward Appleton, one of the outstanding political leaders of our country. The Honorable Emmanuel Gonkwa, political leader of the Economic Freedom Fighter of Liberia. All political leaders. Dr. Karen Monica, I'm sorry that you are way in the background, sir. You are most welcome. Fellow policies of Liberty Party, all invited guests, the county chapters of Liberty Party, our policies will remain with us in the thick and thin of things in this country. And they are also say the most popular lawmaker in the House of Representatives, the Honorable Yeke Konuba. The distinguished representative from the county of Maryland, sits right next to Dr. Edward Appleton. Honorable Priscilla Cooper, the representative from District Number 5 in Montserrat County. You know, sometimes you run the risk of being chastised by leaving out some distinguished party personality. But as the program proceeds, if I left out anybody, then the master of the ceremony will just fill in for me. But thank you very kindly. It is a pleasure to have you all come here in response to our invitation on the occasion marking the official closing of almost a year of reconciliation discussions. We are happy this day to have you. They say a friend in need is a friend indeed. So we are very much honored by your presence. This program, like I said, is the climax of 11 months of rigorous discussion aimed at reconciling our party. As you very well know, Liberty Party was trapped in almost 4 years of conflict. But it should be expected that in every human society, the possibility of conflict is always there. What is most important is our resolve as human beings to come together and find a solution to our problem. And so, in the immediate aftermath of the last elections, we decided as policy, as the national leaders of our party, that we will initiate a program for reconciling our party. We have gone through that, so today marks the end of that process. With the induction of a new code of officers, who will now take on the mantle of authority under a united umbrella to lead Liberty Party into the future. From today, we do not expect that any group that will be referred to as Sir A, Sir B. That's what we use throughout the 11 months of our negotiation. But today, after the induction of a new code of national officers, Liberty Party is a single, united party. So, distinguished friends, we'd like to welcome you as we go through this program. And may you have a blessed day with us for the next few minutes that you will be here. Thank you very kindly.
Thank you very much. Honorable Smith, as Honorable Smith indicated, as the program proceeds, we'll begin to recognize other special guests. So quickly, I want to use this opportunity to also recognize the Honorable Latin Dr. former Deputy Minister of Education and the CEO of Stars College. Also, I want to take this opportunity to recognize the Liberty Party diaspora, or specifically the LP USA chairperson, Honorable Murphy Gibson. And as a matter of fact, this name means no recognition, but for protocol purpose, I want to recognize Senator Ibrahim Darius DeLong. Quickly, I also want to recognize Honorable T. Wilson Gay, Deputy Managing Director of Water and Sewer. I hope I'm making this simple title. So we will continue, and as the program proceeds, we will begin to recognize all of our guests. So we'll now proceed to a brief reflection that will follow by Honorable Smith. I think your turn. But then we'll go quick. We'll call Honorable Smith back for another brief reflection.
So our brief reflection today is not going to be about what the party has gone through in the last 4 years, as I stated earlier. Our reflection today is basically going to be hinged to the rich history of Liberty Party and the reason why we believe that yes, we may have gone through a lot of things, we must always be focused of the things that unite us as a party, the vision that was fashioned by the founder of this party. So my reflection is going to be tied to that. It is not about reflecting on all of the ills that happened to the party over the last 4 years. Liberty Party, as I said, is a party with a very rich history in the body politic of Liberia. Back in the days when we had former President Charles Taylor lead this country as the president, there was a single soul in the Liberian for reform in our government architecture, the late Councillor Charles Bromstein. So on account of everything that he had done for this in years past, he had an uphill battle to face. The battle that he faced culminated with his going into exile. But while in exile, those of us who remain here in Liberia and believe what he stood for, we united ourselves into what was called the Friends of Bromstein, to keep alive the vision that he held. Upon his return to the country, if you were ever here in Monrovia, you would have seen that it could be likened unto the day when Jesus Christ entered the city. So with the formation of FOB, we knew that in order to ascend to the presidency of our country, FOB as an organization could not lead our struggle. It would only start it but it could not be used as a vehicle to catapult Councillor Bromsky to the presidency. So we adopted a party called Liberia Unification Party. Few months thereafter, confusion erupted in the party to the effect that Bromsky was not an original founder of that party and therefore could not use our party as a platform to ascend to the presidency. So we had to move tactically to organize the Liberty Party. And I should like to say to you also that as a strategic move, and I'm pleased to reveal this right now because I believe it's about 25 years back. As a strategy, we organized the Liberty Party along with the United Democratic Party. The United Democratic Party was to carry the faces of those of us who came from the FOB movement. And then the Liberty Party will carry the faces of those religious leaders who had come to conglomerate around Councillor Bromsky. Because we saw at the time that the government of the day would accept all the party bearing the images of the FOB people. So if they did that, then the Liberty Party would be allowed to register. Fortunately for us, the two parties were registered on the same day. So we had a meeting of the two parties. And we said, look, let's make a decision. We cannot move the two parties into the election 2005. So we generally agreed that we will flow with Liberty Party. And from the inception of that party, our first convention held in the city of Gamba on July the 25th of 2025. We held the first convention, produced a court of leaders. We went to the election, we did not win. But not winning did not mean that we would disengage with the process of political participation. We continue for every election we did not win, we continue to engage the political party. When I say the Liberty Party has a rich political history, it is on account of the fact that being in opposition, we did not relent. We were always there to give constructive opposition, constructive dialogue, engage in constructive dialogue. Reminding the government of the day that our country has gone through a period of turmoil and that in the aftermath of the wars that we fought, it was only proper that we begin to change course that would not land us back into the theater of conflict. Unfortunately, the party participated in 3 elections that we did not win the presidency. But most unfortunately, the man who led the vision, Councillor Charles Walker Bromsky, in whom we felt that a new day was to be dawned for Liberia and Liberians. The cold hand of death took him from us. But soon after that, the party was engulfed in a period of conflict. I am happy to say here today that having gone through a period of 11 months of negotiation, we come here today to climax those months of intense dialogue to have a new executive leadership of the party that will now steer the party into the future of our country. I'd like to say to our friends, our friends with whom we went through the nooks and corners of this country to produce the rescue government, have no fear. Our coming together as a party, united and well-branded, is intended to sharpen the democratic space. It's intended to improve governance. We know that weak political parties are a threat to democracy. And we cannot countenance it after so many years of national existence. So the rebranding of Liberty Party is intended to give more credence to our democracy. We'll engage for you, we'll remain engaged, we will support the rescue mission, but we will be constructive. If things are going the way that we don't expect, if things are going outside the orbit of what we believe, we campaign on, we engage from within. We will never be a destructive opposition. Rest assured, we will not do that. Before I take my seat, with a brief reflection, I'd like to invite my sister Charlene Bromstein. Please join me up here. You know, back in the days when Councillor Bromstein had to leave this country, he had to flee this country to be in exile. I'm sure the time Councillor Bromstein went to the same exile, Charlene was graduated, or she must have graduated from high school. So, I was here doing a whole lot of on-ground operation. Don't go. I can admit that now. I had to make sure that every night, by 12 midnight, there's a place on Kerry Street, a Zen Shack. I will go there to make a call to Councillor Bromstein. I had to brief him on every operation of the government. And whenever I called and he was not in, it was either Charlene or her mother who would pick up the phone. Oh, Chihuahua, you know your father is not here, he's gone for a meeting, but we'll let him know that you called. Thank you very much for all that you're doing for our daddy. Yes. So, there's a whole bunch of people who are responsible for the existence of our party. I can even make reference to the current political leader for the founding of the Liberty Party, when we took part in the first election. Yes, John Lee had a job in the private sector, but she was always in the background to support our cause. She will make her vehicles available. She will organize structure across this country, spend her own money. Darius DeLong, he used to come at the office, and the name he called Councillor my papa. Yes. Rookie Barry, I still remember the first meeting you came in on Blessing Street with your husband, because he brought you for the first time in that meeting. And I can now say that although later on he left the party, he left Rookie with us in the party. And from that point, Rookie had been a towering figure in the party. When I look at Priscilla, Shade Angel, all of these are people who were in the nooks and corners of this country to keep the party going. So I'm making all of the reflection because I want to bring it to a point. At times people come to me, or people came to me in the past. Why don't you disengage from the Liberty Party? What are you doing behind this party? No, I will never disengage. I can never disengage because I know what led us to the formation of this party. And it's part of all that we have gone through. We had a vision for this country. Everything was not always straight, it was not right. But we settled our disagreement from within. And henceforth, I challenge my fellow participants. I challenge members of the executive committee that being in a political party is not always going to be rosy. Even in the church, people have disagreement. But let us channel our disagreement through the proper course and find solution from within. I want to thank you very kindly for giving me your ears. Fellow participants, this is our party. This is where the party came from. The vision that the party holds will be realized either acting alone or acting in concert with other political figures, other political institutions in this country. But Liberty Party does have a vision, and I can see through the eye of faith that vision will be realized. And I also know that if there is life beyond the grave, if there's knowledge, wisdom beyond the grave, wherever Charles Walker Bromstein is right now, is the most joyous person. Thank you for your time.
What a reflection it was. So as we proceed, we begin to hasten. We begin to be conscious of time as our guests are busy people. So we'll make use of the maximum time that we have. And I'm seeing Senator Dillon is not in his seat. Whatever he is, you want to call his person. So I also want to pass this quick announcement to the member of the executive committee to be inducted. You should make sure you be around. If you identify with, we'll urge you to come closer. And we will also quickly recognize the Honorable Jerry Yagba, representative of District number 12, who is in our midst and on the seat. And also want to recognize the former Deputy Minister of Gender, Honorable Barbara Gilfield. As we go, sorry, I beg your pardon. Former Deputy, I'm former Minister. So Senator Dillon, now we're announcing Senator Dillon your seat. So once we skip this part, it's in power by default provided by the political leader, we will not go back there. So then we will, if we cannot see Senator Dillon, we'll proceed. Please. Okay, yeah. So yeah, Councillor Charlie Abromsky.
Good afternoon to all. I will stand on all existing protocols. My political leader has already told me, don't talk long, our guest speakers are waiting. Today is an emotional day. And anyone who knows me knows I can be very emotional when it comes to things of Liberty Party in Liberia. But I will make sure that I stand and I will not cry, I will not get emotional. But I want those of you who are not members of Liberty Party to know that you are witnessing something that is historic in nature. You are witnessing an event that has people sitting beside each other when 2 years ago we could not look each other in the face. When 2 years ago, sisters were not speaking. Brothers had abused each other. Families were broken apart. Today we sit here as one unified Liberty Party. I don't want you to take it for granted. This is a day that people have been waiting for. It was not easy to come to this place, and nobody should take it for granted. But I want you, hello, you are not in store. I want y'all to know that what you see today is reflective of what Liberia could be. It is not just Liberty Party that needs reconciliation. This nation is divided. And what Liberty Party has done today is to stand up and show Liberians across the length and breadth of this country that if we can do it, Liberia too can do it. We, Mount of People, Jacob Smith, stood here and said some emotional things, but he spoke to the ruling party. I will speak to those who are not in the ruling party. And I will say to you that we too have a place in Liberia. That we too will stand with all of us here. There is no winner and there is no loser among us in the Liberty Party. We have all come to support the ruling administration when support is needed. And as Honorable Jacob Smith said, when constructive criticism is needed, we are here to stand and constructively criticize. That was what made Liberty Party what it was. The last thing I would say, when Honorable Jacob Smith spoke about Charles Bromsky, I always like for people to be reminded Charles Bromsky was nobody but a lawyer from Bassa. He stood between the Unity Party and the CDC. And Liberty Party arose to become one of the greatest alternatives in Liberia. Today, we can remain that. I want to thank the political leader, as I close, for the grace to cover all of us. You are now responsible for all of these people that have come together. For those members of Liberty Party who are not here today, we are waiting for your return. We are waiting for your return. It is just the beginning of great things to come. Thank you to everyone who is here today. Together, we can do better. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Charlie Wolski. We will now proceed quickly to an interlude of music by calling on Rosalie C.Y. Gofa. Rosalie C.Y. Gofa for an interlude of music. And while she's making her way, we want to quickly recognize the presence of our guests here in our presence. Honorable Steve Kaluba, Deputy Minister for the Ministry of, and I think he's the President of the EFF as well. I also want to recognize Ruben Blackie, the Deputy Assistant National Chair of the EFFL, Ola Kim Akodi, Deputy SG for Press, Nathaniel Magdena Masurado of the EFFL, Nelson Doki, Assistant Secretary NLP, Aaron J. Nelson, Assistant Secretary for Program LPP, Mahi Topa Jr., National Chair of the LFN. We also want to recognize Azana T. Gibson Movement for One Liberia, MOL, is a chairperson. As Rosalie, we will now quickly turn it back over to Rosalie for no introduction, interlude of music.
Let me see all the ladies in the house. If you're proud to be a woman, let me see you raise your hands. All the ladies say, yeah. Yeah, we have ladies in the building. And we have some virtuous women here this time. So we're going to do a song that's going to speak about the beautification of a woman. You know those days, people say women were made to be in the kitchen and bowing our heads when our husbands come up. But this time it has been different. There are so many virtuous, potential women that have changed the narrative. And one of those women that have done that nationally in our country is being seated on the pulpit as the President Pro Tempore of the Liberian Senate. So Senator Yomika Lawrence, this is a song dedicated to you, Miss Charlie, and every beautiful, virtuous woman in our mothers in the building. Are you ready? Let me say, yeah! Oh, oh! Oh, I don't want I wanna know how this world was made. I wonder if God was a woman. With her styles and her spine, she protects you like a child. What a woman. Put your hands together as we welcome my senior partner on stage. Let's turn this place up.
Woke up this morning, caught up with the scent of a woman. So if you know what life would be, let it in show without a woman. Jesus constantly being that's a woman.
Yeah, so amazing. instead I see giving up for a woman. Cause she's the constant wind that fills my soul. What a woman. With her smile and her style, she'll protect you like a child. What a woman. Everybody say, hey, hey, she'll put us on your face and take you to a higher place. Why don't you underestimate strength of a woman? Woo! Everybody say strength of a woman. Go! Strength of a woman. What's the use? Hey, you gotta swim. It just wants to resist. She put a smile upon your face and take you to a higher place. So don't you underestimate the strength of a woman. Strength of a woman. Now, I love the way it says, yeah. Tenderness that's so sweet. Gentle once she saw this beat. She's a beat when we meet. God bless the ground beneath her feet. She can take you on the high. But emoji to your eyes. She can be the one you see. When the strength of a woman. Everybody, strength of a woman. Let me hear you say it too. Oh, strength of a woman. What a beautiful woman. Strength of a woman. So you were precious woman. Strength of a woman. You were pretty woman. Strength of a woman. You can be the perfect woman. Strength of a woman. It's the strength of a woman. You were precious woman. You are beautiful too. You are beautiful too. You are beautiful woman. You are mighty woman, a mighty woman, a beautiful woman. Wake up with a smile in your face every day and night. Cause you are a woman. You have a strength of a man. That's why God bless you. You are strength of a woman.
Thank you, thank you. We can do better than that. Strength of a woman. As a matter of fact, Liberty Party is now referred to Liberty Party for she. We have the political leader as a female. We have the national chairperson as a female. And when the officers of the being called upon, you realize that in the land there are lots and lots of female in the configuration of the Liberty Party. So the Liberty Party is now referred to as Liberty Party for she. So we will continue. I'm very certain that our participants will enjoy themselves. This is the day that the Lord has made, and we'll utilize it very well. We say forward never, and backward ever. The Liberty Party will never return to where it came from. Back to you! Bati will support the rescue mission, but when your slave will correct your Bati. Bati yo, our real when I post here in the mass, our friend Bati. Bati yo, will be friendly, but will engage constructively Bati. Amen. Quickly, we will continue. We now call on. We're about to do the presentations of the resolutions and to present the Liberal Party Constitution to the public. That a strict function will be carried out by the lioness of Grand Bassa County, Senator, President Pro Tempore of the Liberal Senate, Honorable political leader of the Liberal Party, Young Kanga Lawrence. Amanda! 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 It's Thank you. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, Father. We're coming to that portion. We just want to do this brief ceremony. Thank you. Please have your seats. Our platform guests, fellow parties. We have reached the most important part of this occasion. We know we have some remarks, so we'll speak when we get here, but we have to perform this task before that time. As Honorable Jacob said, over 11 months, we had our joint reconciliation committee working to bring us to where we are today. And the first thing we did as a party was to have partisans, leaders from both sides sign a resolution to agree on some of those functions and activities that were held at our convention that started yesterday. We're here today to present that resolution. And we'll call on the chairperson of the party, Honorable Ruki Barry. So receive the resolution signed by all parties on behalf of the Liberty Party. Also yesterday, we concluded on the amendment of our Constitution. I know all of you have been following that our major issue was our Constitution. All of those provisions that were questioned were corrected. We voted to endorse this Constitution yesterday. And today we are pleased to present this document to our chairperson, and we'll follow the proper procedure to make sure that it's deposited at the National Election Commission. So, Madam Chair, we presented to you our resolution for the record and a copy of our Constitution that will be open to all partisans. Our next function is to call on all of our executive committee members, our chairperson who were elected yesterday. The Liberty Party came together yesterday. We agreed on our leadership. We built census and maintained our leaders as was done in 2021 in Banga. We filled one vacancy. That was the chairperson for the party who replaced our chair who resigned, Honorable Musa Benedict. I will call the list of all those who were elected yesterday. They will come up, and our guest speaker will do the induction. We'll call on the national chairperson, Honorable Ruki Yatubari. The Vice Chair for Administration, Mr. James Gedna. The Vice Chair for Operations, Mr. Elder Jala. Clap for your leaders. The Vice, Mr. Cephas MMD Flansameton. The Vice Chair for National Election Commission Affairs, Ms. Willett Lasana Cooper. Vice Chair for Political Affairs, Honorable Darius Dillon. Senator Darius Dillon. He has for emergency and I have to leave. I think he's on his way back. Vice Chair for Legislative Affairs, Honorable Priscilla Cooper. Vice Chair for Press and Public Affairs, Honorable Daniel Samuel. Vice Chair for Planning and Policy, Mr. Benibaka Dumoy. Vice Chair for Gender and Social Policy, Councilor Kubu Doba. Vice Chair for Legal Affairs, Anthony Klein Edward Tume. Vice Chair for International and Diaspora Affairs, Mr. Murphy Gibson. Vice Chair for Mobilization, Mr. Akasha Skoka. Vice Chair for Auxiliary Services, Mr. Olismos James. Vice Chair for Health Programs, Leonie Moore. Vice Chair for Education Programs, Dr. Marcus Spears. Vice Chair for Social Welfare, Comfort Benson. The National Secretary General, Martin Sekula. National Treasurer, Elena Masekwe. National Women Congress Chair, Famata Russell. National Youth Congress Chair, Otello Kapu. The Senate Caucus Chair, HOR Caucus Leader, Prince Toes. That's the last person for our executive committee, and we'll announce the list of the advisory council on a later day, but the chairperson of the advisory council is Councilor Charles Bumpkin.
Task force, move back. Not by yourself.
The honor to invite you to.
Boss.
All right, we'll ask all of you to just turn around and the staff will. Thank you, Madam Political Leader. Madam, people say over and over the last few months, God has a reason why you are alive. And I think I'm beginning to see the reason. Because in my professional life, I was in this hauling and pulling for more than a year. And today to see a unified Liberty Party, I'm grateful to God that I am alive to see it. That I am alive to see it. And I know God will keep me to see the greater unification. Because all the political parties in this country, when you look at their motto, their objectives, even their flags, similarities run across. Similarities run across. And the greatest similarity is Liberia and Liberians. Liberia and Liberians. So, I know I will be alive and I will see it and it will sink in my subconsciousness when all the political parties in this country gave meaning and effect to the words that brought them into being. Gave meaning and effect to their oath to serve the people of this country. Each political party in this country is a government in waiting. It's a government in waiting. So I urge Liberty Party. I urge my own party, Unity Party. We need to serve with sincerity. We need to see our country, see the young people of this country, and understand that we have a duty and responsibility to them. We need to organize ourselves in such a way, conduct our state, understanding that since the 70s to the 80s to the 2000s,